Latest storm system moving on out, making for a beautiful sunset in Gold Beach. A bit more cloud cover for most inland areas. We do expect areas of fog to develop in our inland valleys overnight tonight. Some of it could be locally dense. We'll drop down into the mid-30s for Grants Pass and Medford, 31 degrees in Mount Shasta, and falling to about 28 in Klamath Falls. Winds will pick up a bit for some of the higher terrain of the region, and then over on the east side. That trend's going to continue into tomorrow as the next storm system approaches, but we'll get a bit of a break in the action for much of the day. Mostly cloudy skies, up to 46 degrees in Medford, topping out at 41 in Lakeview, 48 degrees in Wairika. But precipitation will start to move on in late in the day tomorrow, but especially as we move into the evening and on into Tuesday night. So our storm system to the south, that is pulling away. We're looking off to the north and west, and that is the next storm system that's going to move on in. And with some colder air in place, do expect some more fairly low elevation snow. Biggest travel impacts will be above about 3,500 feet, but we could get some snow even down to about 2,000 feet as we head Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So there definitely will be some high impact winter weather, especially going through the Cascades Wednesday and Thursday. That is where we do have winter storm warnings in place. We've got a wind advisory, should mention, for Wednesday in Lake County. Gusts up to 55 miles per hour. We'll also see some pretty windy weather throughout much of the region, but especially that higher terrain and over on the east side. Here's a look at Futurecast. The big concern is going to be snow really impacting travel for a good chunk of the region in our higher elevations. That begins tomorrow night. Notice that moderate to heavy snow working in along the Cascades. It's heavy rain as you head into Curry County, and we'll get some rain mainly in the Rogue Valley. But with the next wave of moisture as we go through the day Wednesday into Wednesday night, snow levels will keep lowering, and we'll have to watch some of our lower elevations. Most of the accumulating snow going to stay above at least about 2,000 feet. I think it's just going to be mainly rain in the Medford area, but we'll watch snow levels closely. They'll be lowering as we go through the day Wednesday. Biggest travel impacts going to be above about 3,500 feet for the Cascades and Siskiyous, where we do have a winter storm warning 4 p.m. tomorrow through 10 a.m. Thursday, and a winter weather advisory in the basin, especially along Highway 97 up through Chemult. That's where we could see upwards of as much as 4 to 8 inches of snow for Chemult. Good 1 to 2 feet though for our Cascade passes. About 6 to 12 inches for Grass Lake. It doesn't look like much in the Mount Shasta area, but if you're heading over Siskiyous Summit, could be seeing upwards of 3 to 6 inches of snow, and then we'll look to dry things out as we wrap up our work week. Your 7-day forecast for the coast: rounds of rain, also some high surf expected on Wednesday. Could see some rumbles of thunder. Northern California, rain and snow in the forecast through the middle of the week. Snow levels also lowering. We get some quieter weather to wrap up the week and head into the weekend. The Klamath Basin expecting a snowy Wednesday. Also, winds will be rather blustery. Strongest gusts into Lake County. For the mountains, travel going to be difficult through the Cascades as we go through the middle of the week, tracking that very closely. And then in the Rogue Valley, mainly rain, but we'll have to watch some low elevation snow, especially Wednesday night.